Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Spike. We're here to help you with your fantasy football lineups, talk about the NFL, talk about football, and anything in between. I'm Brian the Grizzly here with Mark. What's up, bro?
How's it going? I bet you're ecstatic.
It's going pretty good for me.
I'm in the dumps. I have one more win than you, but I feel like my team is worse now. I don't know. It was not good. It was not pretty.
It felt so good. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, I am a Bears fan. Mark is a huge Washington Commanders fan. And guess what? We all saw that Thursday night game. We couldn't score against nobody, but somehow we put up 40 points this week. It was awesome to watch. And I think Mark feels the exact opposite way about watching it. So, man. Yeah, that game was great. Justin Fields was great. And you know what? He finally did what I asked him to do. Your first read, DJ Moore.
Right?
And then run the play.
Well, it's pretty easy when they're just letting I got Capitals. That's Washington.
Yeah, Mark so sad. Stop watching the gear on.
I'm switching to hockey, guys.
Anthony, you owe me. I told you.
I owe you.
Exactly.
Let's just get this out of the way. So I have to. My first ever loss spike bet. So this should be fun.
Oh, chug. Kill it. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Whew. That's great.
Carbonated.
That's harder. That's much harder.
Yeah. I got like 3/4 of it.
Finish it up. Drink it down. There we go.
Whew. That's cold.
I would say 21-year-old Mark is looking at you like, I would finish that half the time.
Oh, yeah, it's been a while. I used to shotgun beers, but I can't remember the last time I tried to chug one.
We getting old, guys. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is the worst defensive coordinator? Jack Del Rio or Vance Joseph?
It's still Vance Joseph, but Jack Del Rio is definitely giving him a run for his money. I mean, we didn't give up 70 points.
It's definitely Vance Joseph, but Jack Del Rio doesn't have any. He doesn't adjust at all. At least Vance Joseph adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knew what to do. He was like, all right, let's just pressure them. They have a terrible offensive line. Unluckily for you guys, we had Tevin Jenkins come back, and it made our offensive line much better. One guy.
Yeah, one guy. That's all it took. One guy.
Hey,
27 points by the halftime.
By halftime.
27-3. I was like, all right, well, this game's going slow.
It was funny. I still was worried the entire time.
You know, I actually hadn't quite given up. I was like, okay, this is terrible. But I was like, if we can make some halftime adjustments, maybe they'll be like against the Broncos when they were up 28-7.
Yep.
And then sure enough, we came in, got the ball, walked all over you, got the 2-point conversion. I was like, shoot, do that 2 more times. We're tied.
I mean, I thought it was going to happen. And then you guys got down to 10 points, and then you missed the field goal.
And then you got the field goal, and then I was still a little worried. But then we got to 20. We got like 9 more points. I was like, okay, this isn't terrible. And then
it was over.
Right.
Then Justin Fields said, "Oh wait," he said, "I'm not going through my reads. I'm throwing the ball to DJ Moore, and that's it."
And then they were like, "Oh, they're making no adjustments over there. It's just Forbes, a rookie, with no help over top, and he's gonna like be aggressive to try to pick the ball off, leaving him to go, oh look, another touchdown." I was like,
that's all he did. He turned around. And you know what's funny? Because DJ Moore could have had 2 more touchdowns, literally. One was overthrown, and the other one he happened to step out of bounds by an inch. Like it would have been 5 touchdown game. Oh my goodness! Anthony said, but Chase Young finally had a great game. That's actually what Mark said, but I think,
but from a single standpoint,
exactly.
I guess.
For individual standpoint, he had an unbelievable game because he said before the game, "I'm finally healthy. I'm going to show you guys what I'm all about." And what a lot of people in Chicago thought Chase Young was auditioning for the Bears to get money from them next year, showing that this is what I could do.
Yeah.
But literally, all we did when we had to run the ball was run right underneath him because he would not. He kept on letting us break contain. So that's why I thought that was really interesting. So,
and then add insult to injury, I picked up sweat again. And then right as the kickoff was about to happen, I was like, oh, crap. And then I couldn't put him in, and that dude scored 11 points.
They scored 11 points, yep.
I mean, like, he literally got a sack within, like, your first drive. I was like, oh, God.
Here we go.
This could be a long night, isn't it?
All right, we got Bob Dole.
Bob Dole. What up, Bob Dole?
Pick 3. We got Hennery, Kamara, Montgomery, and Jonathan Taylor. I don't know about you, but Jonathan Taylor worries me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be going with him right off the bat either, to be honest.
You have to show me that you can do it right now. I think JT
he hasn't been there. And if you look at Jacobs as any kind of example.
Exactly.
That dude had a game where he had 9 carries for -2 yards.
And he's ultra talented. He's a third-rate running back in the entire NFL.
And he was the best running back in the NFL last year.
Yeah, exactly.
So clearly, I mean, it might take maybe a month before I would maybe put
2-3 weeks because it's a running back.
3 weeks. Yeah.
But he said as Braden said, he's on the snap count too. So
that matters.
Yep. So I'm going Henry, Kamara, Montgomery, and being cool with it, and just leaving it be, and not worry about it.
Well, I'm definitely putting Kamara in because I do not believe Gibbs is playing. So, or not Kamara, I meant Montgomery.
Montgomery in.
Wrong team. Well, I'll put Kamara in too because he doesn't have much competition, I don't think.
He has. No, I mean, he might get a couple plays off, but he's going to play mostly the entire game, and he's the entire offense.
He is.
The Saints have nobody else, literally. So, I mean, Henry's a no-brainer. Kamara works, and Montgomery. I think all 3 of those are plays. But, Bob, though, you were in good shape because when JT does start snapping off, because we know he will because he signed that 3-year, $42 million deal that me and Mark were talking about on Wednesday that didn't happen till Friday.
Right? I got that notification, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Couldn't have just done it like a couple days earlier. We would have been looking so awesome. Like, yeah, we know our stuff.
We knew it was coming. 3-year, $42 million for the Colts, so he's staying. But because of that, I think you made a great choice in drafting him, grabbing him, and you're going to be really good in running back room. Because even if one of these guys go out, you have another one to put in. So great job.
That's crazy because at the beginning, it kind of didn't look good because you had Henry who was struggling, Montgomery who got hurt,
and Kamara who was out for 3 games.
Had a 3-game suspension. So at first it sucks, but now going forward, you probably have the best running back room of probably any team, I would say.
Yeah, all it takes is
having a better forward.
All it takes is one game, right?
Right.
All it takes is one game. Bears. He says also he has Hopkins and Kupp. I gotta play Kupp. If he's there, you gotta play Kupp right now. And you know he's gonna start. He already said that he's gonna start. Stafford's going to be looking that way. Stafford's going to look really good. Throwing the Cooper Kupp. I'm going 100% with Cooper Kupp. This.
Yeah, I would definitely go Kupp.
Yeah.
Kupp. Hopkins, like he hasn't gotten the end zone.
Like usual.
Like the highest points I've gotten from him this year is like 8.5, and again that's because he got 2 tackles in the game. He only had 65 yards, but his 2 tackles gave him 2 more points. So like I mean, Hopkins is consistent. Like he hasn't gotten less than 5, but he hasn't gotten more than 8.5 for me. So.
Cooper Kupp could come out right now and end up with 15 points because you know Stafford's going to throw on the ball over and over and over.
Is Stafford playing? Because last I saw he was questionable.
No, but I think Stafford is
going to play. Okay, yeah. I figured, but I just wasn't sure.
We have to ask these questions now. We really do. It said Taylor's on snap count. Brady also will play Kupp. I got it.
Yep, Brady also said he'd play.
On a call with reporters, Jim Irsay said that Edgerrin James was a mediator in repairing the close relationship between him and Jonathan Taylor.
Edgerrin James, huh? That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
Well, I mean, because I wouldn't listen to anything Irsay had to say.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
If I saw on my phone and said Jim Irsay, I wouldn't even answer the phone.
Right, especially after his comments of, if you died today, or if I died today and you weren't in the NFL, no one would care about us.
Honestly, if I saw it there, I would have picked the phone and said, "Show me the money," and hung up. And that's basically what he did because he got $14 million 3-year extension, $14 million a year. So that works. Alejandro says, what do you think about Jameson Williams today? Well, Amon-Ra St. Brown is not playing, right? I believe
Jameson Williams still isn't playing.
Is he out?
He's out for 6 games.
No, he's playing today. They reduced it. So
it got reduced?
Yeah, so with the new rules.
So when they did the new rules, they backtracked on other. See, I didn't hear that.
So he is he's available
that
today.
That was my biggest thing when they announced those rules. I was like, what about people already serving suspensions? Like, that guy got 6, but now you're saying it's only 4.
Yep. So they came back. He was available. He's playing today. And Amon-Ra is doubtful. Josh Reynolds is hurt. I think just for today, I'll say Jameson is a definite play today on that Detroit offense. And you're lucky you have him, because I think if he has a good day today, it's going to just roll right into everyone else, because Detroit's going to run through this NFC North. I mean, even looking at their schedule, so they go, what is it? Carolina today, Tampa Bay, Baltimore, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, and then the Bears, Green Bay, New Orleans, Bears. I will go with Jameson. I think Jameson could end up with number 1 wide receiver numbers today.
It's possible. As long as he doesn't drop the ball.
Yeah, that's the question. Is he going to? But, and it's funny because I just said what I said about JT, about seeing how he does right now. And James is in the same situation.
Yeah, but he was still there for all training camp.
Mm-hmm.
And then
he's been practicing.
The season, and he's been practicing. He just hasn't been in games.
Yep. So
I would still be more comfortable with Jameson Williams than I would, because JT hasn't been there at all.
And my mind is, knowing your number 1 receiver's out, knowing Jared Goff is going to throw the ball a lot, knowing that Gibbs is not going to play today, he's doubtful today. So that tells you that you have Montgomery, and you're going to throw to somebody.
That makes a lot of sense, because I've seen Sam Laporta going through the roof this week too.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That makes a lot of sense with Almond being out now. Now it makes sense.
Let's go through the rest of these.
Yeah, we got Jimmy G, Russell Wilson, Zach Wilson, Mark Jones. I'm pretty sure that's Mac Jones. And free agent. I have Geno on a bye and Carr starting, but he's questionable, and Joe Burrow ain't the same. I won't trust him. Who should I start?
All right, so
we can erase Zach Wilson, I think, off the top.
Yeah, I don't trust Zach Wilson. You can't.
I know he had a great game last week, but until he does it consistently, I wouldn't trust him.
Agreed.
I'm late. Who are these people playing?
I have Russell Wilson and Joe Burrow on my team right now.
Espen here.
I'm actually starting Burrow, and it's weird because it's against the Cardinals. I just feel like the other shoe's going to drop against the Cardinals. I feel like this is a get right game for them. Mm-hmm. So I feel like this might be the time to go ahead and play Joe Burrow. That he might, as bad as they've been, they're 1-3. This might be the time that they're actually going to step up and do well.
Yeah, Russell's playing the Jets.
What you don't want to play, you don't want to start Russell. You don't want to start Zach. Jimmy G is on, I don't know, that team. I don't know. Mac Jones got benched last week. The answer is Joe Burrow, right?
I'm kind of leaning Joe Burrow, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking Jimmy G against the Packers. I mean, against the Steelers, he lit it up with Devontae Adams.
He did. Oh, and then Devontae going against the Packers. That does make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm not against that. Do you really trust the Raiders? They're so bad.
But Zach Wilson coming off a good game, not going against the Broncos defense?
No, I'm never going to play Zach Wilson.
So no, I could never play Zach Wilson either, but I just thought that was interesting that he's playing the Broncos defense.
So is the question is basically Jimmy G or Joe Burrow?
And T. Higgins is out. He's not playing.
Yep.
And then I don't know if you heard this breaking news or anything. I don't know. I don't know the 100% truth of it, but apparently there's something out there saying Jamar Chase requested a trade.
No, yeah, that's not happening. I looked it up too last night.
Because he got into a scuffle with his coach, Zach Taylor.
Yeah, I looked at it too. I saw that too. But the same report also came out in August.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, okay, well,
so nothing new. Okay.
Yeah.
And I saw that. I didn't do much research, but I was like,
so T. Higgins is still only questionable.
He is, but on my sleeper app, he's projected to get no points. So.
Yeah, but isn't expected to suit up today for the against the Cardinals. Mm-hmm. I still go lean Burrow because I think Tyler Boyd might have a game today.
Yeah, I think Burrow's probably your best shot because that way you also don't have to get rid of somebody to adjust your roster.
Mm-hmm.
But if you really want to make a change, I would say Jimmy G.
Jimmy G's the only other choice because Mac Jones, you don't know if he gets pulled again. Zach Wilson, can you trust him?
Yeah, and they're playing the Saints defense. Oof.
Yeah, no. I think it's your only other choice is Jimmy G. It's Burrow G or Jimmy G. That's it. Wish we had a tiebreaker.
But we don't. Well, we both kind of said Burrow. But if you feel like you need to make a change, go Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I wouldn't touch anybody else. I wouldn't touch Russell. I definitely wouldn't chuck Mac Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I said maybe if you feel like gambling a lot, you could go Zach Wilson.
That's
the Broncos defense. That's still a big if for both of us. So,
I mean, because he has to catch, he has to be able to throw the ball and hit the people that are open.
Oh, you are not crazy, sir. I would be firing up Josh Reynolds.
Especially because
that guy was producing with them in. So,
and technically, he's going to really shit to be your number one receiver.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Josh Reynolds.
Yeah, that's not crazy at all. I mean, your only other competition would be Williams, like we said.
And Laporta.
But again, this is his first game. Well, Laporta, I think, will get whatever. He gets what he gets.
Mm-hmm.
He might get more production because Amon-Ra's out.
I think he might get touchdowns because of that. That's why I think Laporta might get touchdowns now.
I said this offseason, look out for Laporta, man. That guy's going to be good.
And I got him on both on my team because you said that. I was like, as soon as I got him, I was like, Laporta.
Yeah, I got him in one of mine. I didn't get him in but I didn't need a tight. Well, maybe I might need a tight end if Kyle Pitts isn't going to do anything ever again. But
Alejandro says so. Jameson over Lazard. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'd probably go Jameson over Lazard.
I have to go Jameson over Lazard.
I would too. Because like we said, like Zach Wilson is just until he consistently does it, I can't. Because I mean, he's had a great game in the past and then followed up with 4 stinkers in a row. So
I mean, he had the eye of the tiger that one game. Yeah, for but I just don't believe in him. And if he does have another good game, okay, that's fine. But that's not like you're missing anything out.
Right.
With not
having I'm not going to be as rude about it as Rodney Harrison, but did you hear about the the Monday night game? Isn't that Sunday night? Yeah, Sunday night where the Chiefs played the Jets,
and
they had Chris Jones on the set because he was like the player of the game, and Rodney Harrison was like, "So, what do you think of going up against Zach Wilson and all that? Because Zach Wilson ain't good and he's terrible." And then Chris Jones goes, "No, man, that guy balled out." He's like, he could be special. And then Rodney Harrison's like, "Did you just say Zach Wilson was special? No way. That kid is not." And he starts just bragging on him. And the whole time, Chris Jones is just standing there like,
did you play him? You do understand that.
Yeah. He's like,
it's not, no, Zach Wilson is not
handled
talented.
Chris Jones. I give Chris Jones all the props in the world because he handled it so good. Because I don't know if I was in that position, I'd be like, "Bro, you haven't played football in how long? Get out of here." Like, I get it. You were all worldly safety. That's fine.
In a different league. It's a different time.
This guy who's a starting quarterback in the NFL that he's not special and he's trash. Like,
and he has strong arm. He's very athletic. Right? He has ability. He just can't put it together mentally. Exactly. It's not that it's physical. It's a mental thing. So with these young quarterbacks, a light can go on at any time, and all of a sudden they become special. So you need to respect that. Trust me, I know.
Yeah. But I was just like, dang. But for like supposedly a biased, personality reporting on football, for him to just come out there and like trash talk Zach Wilson like that, I was like, that's crazy. But then Chris Jones, though, the whole time he's like, no, man, that kid's special. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because if he has to play him again, he doesn't want him to be
right?
bulletin board information.
Not going to add fuel to the fire, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then Brandon said I'd go Reynolds over Jameson. Yeah, well, we just said Reynolds will probably be the number one.
Yeah, exactly. If you have a team with both of them, which I don't know why you have a team with both the 2 and number 3 receiver, but yeah, I would do that.
And then he also says get Russell. He's been pretty decent this year.
Yeah, but he's going against the Jets defense. That scares me.
Yeah, a little bit. It scares me too.
That's where you're looking at matchups. Who's the better quarterback? Because as I said, I have Joe Burrow and Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson has been playing this year because I haven't been trusting Joe Burrow. This week, going against the Jets defense, I'm not playing Russell Wilson. I just feel like this is a game that he can mess up huge. It just doesn't, it won't look good for me. So.
I agree. For my wide receiver slot, Atwell versus Eagles defense or Zach Moss versus Titans defense?
I'm leaning towards Zach Moss.
Well, yeah, because with Kupp coming back, isn't Atwell reduced to 3?
To 3. So yeah, Puka and
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Zach Moss too. That guy's actually kind of impressed me. I'm not gonna lie.
And I mean, he has the worry of Jonathan Taylor being behind him, right? So I feel like that I would go ahead to go Zach Moss with that. I think that's a better play for you, and you could trust him
right now for sure. But I mean, in the coming weeks, you probably have to.
He might be on the bench.
You might have to zone Zach Moss off a little bit because his carries are probably going to go down after this game.
You don't pay someone $14 million a year and not give him the ball. That's just what it is. But I don't think it's going to be this week because, as I said, I
still think Zach Moss will be the third down back though.
Well, he's on. You got Jonathan Taylor's on the snap count.
Exactly. Well, that's why I said play him this week for sure. Yeah. But that going forward, gonna have to lean off of him probably. He'll be other running backs. In
a couple of weeks, we might be like, "Hey, he was a healthy no carries." IDP. We got Justin Simmons or Kevin Byard.
I like it.
So I'm leaning towards Simmons. Also starting Reddick, Chris Jones, and Quincy Williams. I love Quincy Williams. Have Highsmith, Logan Wilson, and Von Bell benched. Okay, that's a lot to break down. So Chris Jones is a must start for me. Quincy Williams has been getting almost 8 points every game. That's another one I will play, especially with that Jets defense. Do you bench Hassan Reddick ever for Highsmith? I have a hard time doing that. Justin Simmons has had a lot of games where he was really, really not scoring a lot of points.
Even though struggling a bit this year, I think.
Because if you look at his 4 or 5 week setup, I believe Justin Simmons has been 3 points, 4 points, 3 points. He's not getting a huge amount of points. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Kevin Byard.
Me too.
I feel like Kevin Byard's been more consistently in the 8 to 10 range. Let me look him up real quick before I look like an idiot.
I mean, it's hard because it's the same team. So, Byard has been 6.5, 9.5, 1.5 against Cleveland, and then 8 last week against Cincinnati. And then we got Simmons, which I've been looking at because I dropped him and always been thinking about should I pick him back up.
Yeah, he had one bad game against Cleveland.
Yeah, 8.5, 8.8.5, 8.5, 2, and then 3. The last 2 games.
I feel like against the Colts, he'll probably. Maybe anything like Kyle Hamilton, who just came off 27 points against the Colts. So,
but the thing is, both of these guys are playing the Colts.
No, isn't Justin Simmons the safety for?
No. Am I looking at the wrong? Because I thought Justice Simmons was the defensive lineman for Tennessee.
That's Jeffrey Simmons. That's Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh my God. So Justice
yeah.
I'm looking at
that's the safety for the Broncos, isn't it?
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I'm still
Justin Simmons is the safety for the Broncos.
definitely going Kevin Byard then.
Yeah, I'm definitely going Kevin
Then
Byard.
I'm definitely going. That's not even a question anymore. I take it back.
Justin Simmons has only played 2 games.
Yeah, because he was hurt the other 2 games.
Yeah, he's coming off injuries. Yep.
He's good to go for week 5, but he has no designation. But I still go Kevin Byard.
Yeah, I would still go Kevin Byard too.
Is there anyone on his bench that you like that you might want to lean on?
So he is leaning. So he's leading Simmons. Also starting Reddick, Chris Jones, and Quincy Williams. They have Highsmith, Logan Wilson, and Dom Bell benched. Well, I think you have to play Chris because he's playing the Vikings.
Yep, exactly.
And their offensive line is atrocious.
Mm-hmm. I think the same thing with Quincy Williams. He's been consistent.
Has Reddick been doing anything? Because at this point,
last week.
You'll say you might want to put Highsmith in. But
That's
I think you got to leave Quincy. I think you got to leave Quincy though. Although Logan Wilson going to get the Cardinals have been surprising though.
I think I like Highsmith.
Yeah, I think I was.
But he only had 2.25 points last week. He had a huge game against Cleveland, but that was it. The one week that I got beat.
yeah. That's the only game he's had.
Yeah, only game he did well.
Who are they playing this week though?
He is playing Baltimore.
Oh yeah, maybe not. Yeah. And then Reddick's playing the Rams. If that's a Son Reddick, I will keep him in. So I would keep your people in. Reddick, Jones, and Williams.
Yep. I agree.
And then I would go, and then we both said Byard, but I mean, if you
like Justin Simmons, do what you do. But
it's your team.
Especially on that bad defense, you never know what's going to happen. You have an opportunity to make a lot of tackles. I still go Byard. So, all right, what we got?
An easy question, I feel like, but
because I'll never play Mattison. I know Addison had a bad week last week.
Exactly.
I know, but they're going to throw the ball to him again. He's been averaging 6 targets a game. He usually has 4 to 5 catches. I feel like he's a solid 10, 11 points most weeks. So, and Mattison, I just don't trust. So I'm going to Addison.
Especially at full PPR.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I really feel like sooner rather than later, Cam Akers will take over that starting running back job.
Yeah, because he's more explosive. He's just a better overall running back. So I think we'll see that coming in. So Reddy didn't do jack until last week. Agreed. He didn't, but this is probably a good get right game. So I benched Reddick. He has one good game. The other than that, he's not too good. I think this the entire defense. I think what it is you're defending from the inside out now. The Eagles are getting pressure from the inside. These defensive tackles are really destroying everything inside. And Hassan hasn't had his opportunity. So,
yeah.
Kirk, how you get all them players on your defense? Because everyone else.
Well, I have almost just as many.
Everyone else was paying attention to offense, and Kirk Cousins was watching the defense.
Well, it looks like he's got a defensive end. Looks like he has one of each and maybe 2 taxis.
So he says 30-player roster plus 5 taxis.
Oh, there you go.
And
that's more than we had. Damn.
Yeah, and you know who to pick. That's why. Makes sense. And then he said, I made a trade for Josh Allen last week. Yeah, I'll put Byard in. I can take the risk. I think so too. I think that's what you do. You put Byard in and see how it works. I think it'll work out fine for you.
With the quarterback, Josh Allen, or the defensive lineman?
The defensive lineman, Josh Allen.
Well, he didn't put him in his roster.
He said he just traded for him. That's why.
Oh.
I agree with what you're making, with the things you're moving. All right, what we got? Can you pick up the people playing the ins and outs right now?
The what?
Who's in, who's out?
Well, I just got some notifications. Looks like Ramondre Stevenson's in.
Okay.
Keyshawn Boot is out. Jalen Phillips is out.
Okay.
But I'll see if I can pull up a more comprehensive list.
While you're doing that, we see the Dolphins traded for Claypool, put Armstead on IR. We know that. I just kind of want to just go over that because I don't want to talk about that at all. Hey, here you go. No one cares about Dollar General Josh Allen, Mark. And then Barkley's out again. Yeah, I also knew. Yeah, Barkley was out again, so I actually had to take him out of my lineup. I put in Jaylen Warren because I had him on the bench, and I'm not feeling great about it, but it was the answer I had to do. You know. Are you surprised about the Dolphins trading their players already?
Oh, wait, the Dolphins? They didn't trade anybody.
I mean, the Broncos. Randy.
I think they already had beef with them anyway. I don't know why you had to go to the dang 49ers. Jesus.
Like, because they didn't have enough players.
Right? Oh, gotta get somebody else for that defensive line. So,
but they said they're getting trade calls and they may be active in the trade market, trading all their pieces away. So we can be looking for.
Well, they were already trying to trade most of their pieces away in the offseason. Like they had Judy, Sutton, I think Simmons, Patrick Surtain. I think they were also on the trade block.
They said Judy and Sutton are both on the trade block right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've been on the trade block since the offseason, though.
Yeah.
Sean Payton wants assets to turn over the team. He wants as many draft picks as he can get. He wants to turn this into his team. He's basically kind of doing what the Bears did a couple years ago, where the new people came in and were like, get rid of everybody.
Yep. Yeah. We're going to suck because that's what we got to do.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
matter what.
Exactly.
I mean, but Granny Gregory just signed a 5-year, $70 million contract and you're trading him?
It did.
And it's funny because you think.
And not just that, but he freaking scorned the Cowboys to do it because he actually had a deal in place with the Cowboys. Yeah. And then was like, haha, just kidding. I'm going over here to Denver.
Yeah, but then it's okay because he's going now to the 49ers. He's going to be part of a great defensive line and the rich keep richer. And they're going to be in trouble next year in this with their salary cap. But this year they had the most room available. So
yeah, he says Chase Claypool might be used as a tight end.
He can't block nothing. I promise you that. If you don't remember seeing that, him getting blown up, he ain't blocking nothing. Oh man!
I got a list up. I'm gonna go over here in a second.
Cool. Let's see what we got.
So for today, the 1 p.m. games, Justice Hill,
what's up,
running back for the Ravens is in. Odell Beckham, wide receiver for Baltimore, is also active.
Oh,
so
really?
Odell's back. Yep. Jamar Gibbs is inactive. Amon-Ra inactive. Michi active. Jonathan Taylor active. Ramondre Stevenson. This says active. Oh yeah, I said active.
Yeah, you said.
Juwan Johnson is out for New Orleans. Derek Carr is active. Saquon Barkley is inactive. Pat Freiermuth is out, and Treylon Burks is out.
Ooh, Treylon Burks is out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
For the 4 p.m. games, we got Keontae Ingram for Arizona is still listed as questionable. T. Higgins is still listed as questionable, but I do not believe he's playing because they actually elevated a receiver from the practice squad. So Javonte Williams is listed as questionable.
I don't see him playing.
Cooper Kupp is active.
Yeah.
Rashad Penny is doubtful. Running back for Philly.
But
Elijah Mitchell is out, so he's not playing.
How's Penny hurt and he hasn't been playing in the game? I don't understand. Like, he's just the dude hasn't been playing, hasn't gotten carries, and he's out.
It says he's been healthy and active several times this season. So the fact that he's dealing with an illness.
Oh, okay.
He's sick.
Damn COVID.
And in case you were wondering, 9:30 game, Zay Jones was active.
Yeah, Zay Jones definitely was because
I don't know why that's all the way at the bottom, but
it called a touchdown.
Yeah.
Start calling him Take 45.
Yeah, Martin not here somehow finds a way.
I was like, yes, I'm here before Martin, and he's still talking shit.
Not here, still talking about stuff. Oh my God.
My son let me sleep, so I slept, but I still had to feed him. So, but I'm like, I'm gonna take the extra 30 minutes to sleep.
You have no idea, guys, what it is. So just
man,
until you know, you don't know.
Saquon Barkley is officially inactive. That was like 10 minutes ago.
That's what he said. So I knew because I had 0 points on Sleeper this morning when I woke up. So I was like,
Sleeper's pretty good about it. Because it'll be like, because I know Nick Bolton still had questionable. Well, he wasn't even on that list.
Tank, look down the comments.
Okay.
Oh, he needs code again.
I know. Need log in. Give me a second.
Yeah. It said, is it worth keeping Michael Thomas or Hopkins? I think Hopkins is still yeah. Keep Hopkins. Michael Thomas, I never thought that it was going to be great. You know, what was the point of having him? Because you can't trust him being healthy. And then when he is healthy, he doesn't seem like he has a good rapport. Bakar.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just kind of, and that's just my feeling overall. And then as we said, Treylon Burks is out, so Hopkins is once again the only guy there.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, with that happening, I think that's what you kind of lean on. Michael Thomas's numbers are 6, 5.5, 5, 5.3. He's just a wide receiver 3. Someone you have to use in a pinch. So I think Hopkins is the answer right now. What about you, Mark? What you got?
Oh, I agree. I've been playing Hopkins every week, mainly because I have CD Lamb and then him. I do have a couple. I kind of went Braden's approach with the Cardinals as he does with the Packers because I now have Connor, Dobbs, Murray, Wilson, and Brown.
Yeah.
Well, Wilson's been producing. So,
but you just gave me all of them. He's like, so I'm taking the entire offense.
Well, there's doubt now on when Murray's going to come back, and both Purdy and Goff have a Week 9 bye. So I just picked up Dobbs as a precaution because there's no other quarterbacks available in our league.
I don't understand.
So it was either pick up Dobbs now or possibly not have a quarterback to play Week 9. So, and it's not like Dobbs have been playing bad. So,
in our league, there's no one left in the league. In our league, everyone.
Zach Wilson just got picked up. Zach Wilson just got picked up.
That's how you know you're bottom of the barrel.
Every team has 3 or 4 quarterbacks. Every single team.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say excluding me, but I have 4 because Aaron Rodgers is on the bench, is on IR. So I have 4 quarterbacks too, and I even contemplated taking out 3 in the tight end or wide receiver because I don't count Tannehill as a quarterback.
The best quarterback available is Taysom Hill, and you can suspend me for a minute if you need to for saying his name, but
he wasn't here. He didn't know.
That's the best quarterback available.
That doesn't count.
And then after that, you
That's insane.
And then after that, it's Seattle's backup.
Wow. That's just how it goes for our team.
Imagine if Geno Smith does get hurt and whoever picked him up, you're like, oh, that's nuts. Wow.
What we got here? What's up, Martin?
What up, man?
Hey, what's up?
Pete Carmichael Saints is on the hot seat along with Matt Canada Steelers if the offenses don't pick up. I don't understand what's going on with the Steelers. Their offense looks terrible. Awful in every way. Like we thought that the Steelers were going to win 10 or 11 games.
We thought they're going to have steps forward. Instead, they're going way backwards.
But then again, when you have them taking steps backwards, all it takes is one game to get right.
Fix it.
Thank you, Mark, again.
Martin's got his Taylor Swift jersey on.
All right. We got this one right here. Should I start Michael Pittman or Debo this week? What do you guys feel?
I do like Michael Pittman.
Because, I mean, you know, Richardson is playing. He does have a good rapport with him.
Locked on to Pittman, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think JT is going to change any of that, even with his great contract. Martin, we said the contract was coming. We're 2 days early with Jonathan Taylor.
Oh yeah. Just a little off.
A little early, that's all.
Yeah, I believe I said something like, I thought I saw a notification 2 days from now.
Yeah.
I still want to see Debo's going to be productive, and he might just barely outdo Michael Pittman. It's going to be close.
Debo, I think they're going to try to concentrate on getting him into the offense, getting him started. So
it's going to be hard.
See them running the ball with him, doing end rounds with him, doing something to get him into the game, because Cowboys are so fast, right? So you got to do a lot of misdirection things with him because they flow to the ball so well. Debo's the perfect person to run end rounds, but recently it's crazy because actually Ayuk has been doing those end rounds more than even Debo.
Debo is no longer the man.
He's not the number one guy anymore.
Ayuk is.
That's just what
Ayuk has just been the main front runner of that room. So, but he's still involved, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like even though they're against Dallas, Debo might slightly do just better. Me personally, I do like Pittman's matchup better than Debo.
Yeah, but can you trust that offense? You don't know what the offense is with Indianapolis yet. It's going to change. Jonathan Taylor's going to change that offense
situation. Pittman, Richardson is just too locked onto him. The dude has at least what? Hold on, let me look. And I know he has
targets wise. He's been. I thought I saw.
He's usually he has the most targets. Let me see.
Is he going to change the game that much this week though?
No, I think that the offense might run differently.
So minus last week,
which is awful,
which is just a 1 reception. It's been 8 receptions, 9 receptions.
But I'm looking at
the matchup is way better today. Me personally, I'm gonna go Pittman. But again, it wouldn't surprise me if they're that damn close. Is that Deku as his avatar? It is, huh? Nice.
Yeah. Well, also, for me, Debo has he's nursing those injuries, the rib and knee.
Yeah, but when is that dude not banged up though?
That's true.
Yeah, but
when you look at their
when it's a rib,
overall,
when it's upper body.
But you got to look at their points overall. So like Pittsburgh was 6 points, right? But then Debo had 15 against the Rams, 19 against the Giants. He didn't play because he got hurt with the rib injury in Arizona.
39 targets for Pittman and 28.
28 targets for Debo.
I'm going with Pittman here. Most people play PPR, half PPR. So I'm still leaning Pittman here. But
I'm leaning Debo.
Oh, never mind. Zay Jones is out now.
He
just left the game.
Really? That just happened?
Yeah.
Like that fast?
Yep.
Yeah, they just got the notification.
Just got the notification. Zay Jones, questionable to return.
Oh, he says, I have AR as a QB, so I'm a little scared of the double up. That's actually a reason to play him, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, that would actually put me even more on the edge of going.
Yeah. I'm going Debo until you just said AR is your quarterback. Oh. Now I'm definitely going Pittman.
So you have the stack.
You have the stack. You have to go there.
Yeah, I'm good with the stack.
There's no question now.
Because think about it this way. If let's show that comment. Think about it this way. If he throws it to Pittman and Pittman ends up in the end zone, that's not 1 touchdown for you. That's 2 touchdowns for you.
Mm-hmm.
Plus,
you literally say it right here. You double up. 1 play, you double up the points on 1 play. So
yeah. Like people use the term double stack. I don't know why, but double stack to me is like 2 receivers and a quarterback. It's just a stack for me.
It's chai tea. It's TT.
So I mean, for me, it's gonna be Pittman. If you have, but if you have AR in, which if you have AR in, then it's more
Then you
reason.
play. But if you're not playing him, then I'm telling you, Debo's not gonna be a bad play. And don't be mad if Debo outscores him because he has yak. You just gotta go with your guy and trust it. You go for the opportunity. You want to go for the highest ceiling. So like I tell him, if Martin played Justin Fields on Thursday, he would have 100 points right now.
Yeah,
he would have killed me
players.
To the point. Like,
yeah.
You have that stack, and it would have rubbed it in because it was Chicago. I really thought he was going to rub it in.
I was going to, but I needed to see the way I thought Chicago would have a little bit of a better start, and then plus I had Josh Allen as well. So I'm like, you know what?
It's the thing I saw. Tevin Jenkins means a lot to that entire offense. All right, I need Martin and Tank to chime in. Pick 3 running backs: Kamara, Montgomery, Taylor. I mean, you didn't have the other ones.
Pick 3 running backs. You just
running backs.
Those are your 3.
So hold on. He has.
I was like, "There's your 3."
There you go.
Here we go. This is the original one.
Okay.
Henry, Kamara, Montgomery, and Jonathan Taylor. Pick 3.
Montgomery. I think Jonathan Taylor is going to be on a snap count.
He is on the snap count.
Yeah.
So I'm going with. I'm going Henry, Kamara, and Montgomery.
Yep,
and I don't like that the fact both Kamara and Taylor are also back, but I mean it is what it is.
That's exactly what we said.
Yeah, because Taylor hasn't been practicing. Nothing
this week. Just this week.
Just this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I basically said use Josh Jacobs as an example. When that guy played his first 2 games of the season, his second game in, he had 9 carries for -2 yards. So.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. I mean,
he
didn't practice in the
yards, but...
Yeah, he didn't practice in the off season or in the preseason or
he wasn't there at all.
Yeah, so he just started touching the field again last week, and as great as he is, he's gonna have to check it out a little bit. But yeah, I agree. The first 3, Henry.
Bob, you're gonna start those 3. If Taylor pops off, then he pops off, man. Just know that you have him and nobody else has him, all right? So
yeah.
if Jonathan Taylor pops off 15 points at minimum his first day back, like, okay, that's not bad. Being on a snap count, it's like, all right, cool. The thing is, at least you have him, nobody else does. A lot of leagues, people have him. They just haven't. He's just sitting there in the waiver wires. I don't know. Just know that you have him. That way, next week you can play him. Yeah. So,
I mean, he could, because we were talking about earlier with the matchup.
he could, but
I wouldn't risk it. Because he could pop off and get you like 15, 20 points, maybe. But he also can give you like Mark said, -1 or something.
Yeah, I'm still going with the guys who I feel more comfortable with. I'm saying Kamara, Henry, and Montgomery.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait on Kamara.
Safe bet.
Wait on Taylor. Yeah, no. And you know what? From here on out, it's wheels up. You have 4 safe running backs for the rest of the season, so you're good, man. Imagine vice president in the game. What? Am I missing something? Is the prime minister there? Is that what you're talking about? I'm missing something here.
Oh no, he said waited on Kamala. And Kamala Harris is the vice president.
Kamara. He said
Kamala. So then he was like, imagine.
I'm still waking up, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And then he meant to say slot, not slow.
Yeah.
I like the other one, the slow receiver.
Just AR or Kirk Cousins.
That's a good
Hold
question.
on. Actually, no, we missed this one.
There's
Anthony. Start Eagles defense or Packers. I'm kind of liking the Packers here because wait, is Jimmy G still there?
He's playing.
He's playing.
He's playing. Yeah, he's playing. So I made me second guess even my pick for Monday night.
Yeah. Kupp is supposedly back too.
So
I'm
Packers versus
I'm
Raiders, Eagles versus Rams.
Oh man,
Yes, not as easy as you might thought.
No, I didn't. Well, because I forgot that Jimmy's back. I'm gonna go Packers still though.
Okay.
I want to hear everyone else's because I want to make sure it's not just a hater in me.
Just because it's just he's just back like recent. I don't know, man.
I'm leaning Eagles because if the Bengals can sack Matthew Stafford 6 times, I can only imagine what the Eagles are going to do. And he's hurt. He's questionable coming into this game.
They have a better line too. That's a close one, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's likely to play, but
I feel like Eagles is the answer. But I hear what Martin's saying. I understand where he's coming from. But I feel like I lean Eagles because their upside is so much greater.
Hold on, is Devondre Campbell back or is he still? That's gonna make my decision right there. He's out. Nope. All right. Nope. No Packers. That dude is too damn good to. They're lost in the sauce without that man. I'm telling you, they really are, man. As old as he is, they better replace him with somebody good next year. But he is too big of a piece for that defense. Devondre Campbell's out. He's not playing.
Yep,
I am going Eagles.
Yeah. I think the Eagles just have a higher upside. They have more ability to sack the quarterback. They probably have better defensive backs overall. I mean, the better defensive back, the best one is on the Packers, but then the next 3 are on Eagles. So I just feel like overall you're going with Eagles because they can make plays. You're looking for points when you're looking for just defense plays. I go Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles just because the secondary behind. They're not going to have really much linebackers back here. Quay Walker's going to be the only guy. He's
literally going to have to make every play.
Yeah.
Play Quay Walker if you play IDP. But
no. Well, I mean, you need good linebackers, and I'm not trying to do IDP. Like I have an IDP mindset, but I'm also thinking like overall.
Well, even Jair's questionable. Definitely don't go back.
Yeah, no, they're too banged up. I'm gonna go Eagles here.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah, Braden just put it in. Yeah, no Campbell, no Jair.
Yeah,
Braden's going Eagles too.
Too many stars gone. Too many. No.
And you could have a lot of sacks with the Eagles.
Yeah,
that's just what it comes to.
Yeah. So and then
I don't know where you guys are. So
no, yeah, we left right here. Should I start AR Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, that one. There you
go.
I kind of like.
Man. It's hard not starting Kirk Cousins this year.
Yeah, that's the problem. Kansas City.
You go Kirk Cousins, man.
I think you have to. I think Addison's gonna have a bounce back game. You still have the best wide receiver in the world.
Yeah. He also has Thielen, Waddle, Wilson, Puka, which 3
adores Cousins.
So he has Cousins.
Here's the thing, though. It's prime time. This is not a 12 o'clock game. Does that change your answer going against the Chiefs? Not prime time. I mean, being prime time, not the 12 o'clock whatever regular game. Kirk Cousins does not perform very well during those times.
And that's so weird, man.
If he chokes again this year,
that has that stat is so weird.
And it's weird because it happens every freaking for a decade now. It's been happening.
It's so weird.
But is this the best team he's had in a while? Where it's like
Kirk Cousins?
No,
they're 1-3, and they barely won that one.
That's true.
They barely beat the Panthers.
Yeah, I guess
that's because their defense is awful and their offensive line is awful. And going against Chris Jones, does that make you worry and think AR is going to score more points because he's using his arm and his legs?
He has that rushing upside, man. Oh my gosh, bro.
Well, who else he said he had? Thielen, Waddle, Wilson.
Well,
Puka.
yeah, but at a quarterback situation, it doesn't matter. I'm still going.
No, I was seeing if he had any.
I think I'm leaning Kirk Cousins.
I'm still going Kirk
the
Cousins.
Chiefs defense made Zach Wilson look good last week, so.
Yeah.
But they've been a good defense besides that 1 week. I think they underestimated Zach Wilson. I think that's going to be a good defense coming forward.
Yeah, you can, bro.
Dude,
yeah, you can.
That worries me. Prime time Kirk Cousins in the game of the week versus the Chiefs.
No, I'm still going Kirk Cousins, man. I don't like it. Look, let's do this. You put him in, and just don't watch that game.
There you go.
Go watch.
Don't watch the game
Jets
of the week.
Broncos. Go watch that game, and just don't pay attention to that. And go watch Philly and the Rams.
Dude,
go watch that game.
I literally said immediately Kirk Cousins, but now I'm thinking AR might be a better play. For fantasy reasons.
Because of the
rushing upside. So now if he throws one and runs for 2 and he has 60 yards rushing, which, his over under is 54. He has 60 yards rushing, 2 rushing touchdowns.
He takes 1 hit to the head and gets
Brandon? How are you doing, man?
But that could happen to anybody. I mean, Kirk Cousins, it could happen to Kirk Cousins in prime time. Yeah. It's like prime time Kirk Cousins against AR with all this upside. Immediately I thought Kirk Cousins because he's a better quarterback, but maybe?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still leaning Kirk.
I'm going Kirk.
Did you hear the news that Minnesota offered JJ a contract extension and he said no?
Oh,
he said he wants him to. No, he said he wants him to figure out the QB position first.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's belief.
Call him out, JJ.
Yeah, apparently, there's belief if they let Kirk Cousins walk, he goes wherever Kirk Cousins goes.
Yeah, but he can't just go. He just can't just. He can't just leave. They still have 5-year for him. So you want to do it year 3, right? So, but you still have 2 years of control.
Well, they do have the 1 more.
Hey, though, but I like it. Call him out. Call him out.
There's very few wide receivers that could do that, and he's probably number 1.
He's the only one
on that list. Yeah,
he's the only one. Yeah, you can't. No, don't. No, he's the only one. Okay, so that's not that one. That's not that one. That's this one. All right. So Thielen, Waddle, Wilson, Puka. Which 3 would you guys start at full PPR? I'm going Thielen, number 1. And then I still believe Puka's going to be effective.
He's going to be the number 2. Does that number 2 mean you're going to have 7 targets?
He's still going to be productive. I don't care.
He's been in and out. It doesn't matter. With these 4, I'm going to go Thielen, Puka, and Waddle. Yeah.
Yeah. Waddle's got the Giants. Yeah. I'm going to go with Waddle.
Because they could score 1 billion points against the Giants.
Yeah, the Giants are disgusting right now. I just don't care. What'd you say? Because Wilson, who does he Wilson? Wilson's got the problem. Wilson's got the Broncos, though.
He does. He does. But I have to see another week of Zach throwing the ball.
Okay.
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I feel like Waddle even being number 2, I got to wait.
You've seen him for 4 weeks.
Yeah, I know. And 3 of those weeks were awful. He was throwing to the wrong jersey.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 good week, but he just had the eye of the tiger, and he was like, I will not be denied. See if he can do it again, because usually he has a good game and then goes back to having 4 bad ones.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I'm still. It still might be a good matchup though, because you could go with the other 3 and leave Puka out.
You can leave Puka out, but especially with Kupp,
because Kupp is back, and you know what? I might just do that. Thielen, Waddle, and Wilson, I'm going with. I still think Puka's going to be productive, but I want to see how they involve Kupp in. on his first game back. I still think it's early, man. I still think it's early.
But is there a possibility that Puka could actually excel even more because now you're getting double coverages on Kupp?
Yeah, you can't double Puka.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Puka's the week to trade if he pops off this week. Puka, I'm willing to trade Puka if he does good again.
I worry about Garrett.
But Jay, I'm leaving Thielen and Waddle for sure in.
Most definitely.
Wilson, I'm kind of okay with that because it's against the Broncos and they just can't stop anything.
If Zach Wilson can read the defense,
if he could do well,
if he can make the right decision,
the Broncos are the team to bounce back players. That's what it seems like right now. But yeah, so Thielen, Waddle, no limitation on Kupp either. That's
no
scary,
limitations
man.
on Kupp either.
That's scary. So you could go Puka, Waddle, and Thielen. All right, guys, it's gonna be up to these two.
Because I'm right with you because I'm not sure that Wilson Puka, they both scared me.
Yeah,
and I'm starting less. I'm starting both of them. But they both scared me.
Yeah, on your Dynasty league.
I got both of them. This is not like I like one or the other.
You don't have anybody else.
Yeah.
I don't. Everyone else is out. I have like 7 guys either out or
but if you had Puka and Wilson, but you also had Thielen and Waddle,
I would start Thielen, Waddle, and I will sit there and flip a coin for which ones I was going to do.
I definitely would do Thielen, Waddle as well, but I'm leaning more Puka than Wilson.
Okay. Same. Yeah, I like Puka.
Puka is.
I think,
especially in PPR, I think
Kupp coming back, that actually could elevate Puka more.
I think you have to watch this week and see what Zach Wilson does. Because if Zach Wilson balls out again and he starts to get confidence, because it's more important, he has talent. Don't get me wrong, Zach Wilson has talent, but if he gets confidence again, so you just play Kansas City and now you're playing the Broncos, who is another one, a confidence builder. Now you can start looking at Garrett Wilson like he's going to be a number 1 receiver again. But until I see it, I can't believe it.
That's why. Do you risk Wilson then?
It's because it's the Broncos, and that's
why
this would be the game to play them. Hold on. If it was the Denver Broncos, Chicago Bears, or the Giants, I'd be totally okay with this situation because I feel like all 3 of those defense are one and the same. So those 3, it's like okay. But if it's not those 3, this is where I'm like, oh yeah, no, Wilson's definitely sitting. But you can go with those Puka, Thielen, and freaking Waddle.
They say Braden says I will sit Wilson.
Yeah,
because you have to see one more week of seeing what Zach Wilson could do.
Exactly,
and then you can make that decision.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, as I said, I have both.
Random Martin, I need a 4-leg anytime touchdown. Oh my goodness. You're asking me. I haven't looked at my gambling right now.
That's right.
You are look, I had a rough night. I did not put any bets. I might do one on the afternoon, but right now I haven't looked at it.
You should have said anytime touchdown, we'll go DJ Moore, Cole Kmet. People that already started.
I mean, yeah.
Zay Flowers.
But I mean, if I'm looking at the afternoon games, man. Hold on, let me see if I got any more star sits here. I'll go back to you. What's up, Kadani? Doing all right. Just had a rough freaking sleep and I was late as crap today. I just couldn't. No gamble, no here. Waller or Ferg? I'm leaning Ferguson versus San Francisco. Ferguson is not a bad option. I can't.
Waller hasn't been showing up, man. He just hasn't been showing up.
Ferguson has to be.
I can't roll with the Giants right now. Just absolutely not.
If no Saquon, then you can't trust Daniel Jones. Saquon is the key to that entire team.
Yeah,
he literally is.
A random 4-leg, dude. Anytime touchdown.
I'm gonna say, if you go JJ,
Ayuk.
I'm okay with Ayuk.
Ayuk, JJ,
Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, but it depends.
Can you only be receivers? Because
Mixon, Joe Mixon. This is just afternoon games. I'm not doing anything crazy, all right? I'm doing Ayuk. Who did I say second? JJ, Joe Mixon, and
Kelsey.
Kelsey's a good call.
There you go.
But it's your jersey, man. Gotta go with it.
Yeah.
I got so many, dude. Like
I know, but
hey man, Christian McCaffrey has what 14 game streak of having a touchdown.
And those aren't even 4 bad ones. I might actually do that too.
Like, you know what's funny? We all should have just picked one.
Just one.
Well, it said Martin, man.
I know. I just thought it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
McCaffrey should be like automatic.
I say if you see McCaffrey should be when you're doing a parlay. You have to get him. I mean, McCaffrey, he's had literally have touchdown 14 straight games, at least one.
So, I was looking at that one, Braden. Impressive. James Conner over Mixon, but I felt like Mixon would have a lower upside than Conner, and I felt like a little bit more money would paid out for Mixon. But I do believe Mixon's going to get in the end zone.
And he said Mixon only has one TD this entire year.
Like I know, but I think today's getting one. I think today's going to get one. Just looking at this, I think he's going to get one today. I don't know. It's a weird feeling. Trust me, because I hate and I love that man. I hate him as a person, and as a
player.
He's
a play.
Always. As a player, he's good, and I hate him for fantasy. Just because he's hurting me so many times in so many years, but I think he's getting one today because there is no other option, really.
Just Jamar and him.
Yeah. Well, no, came out that Burrow was like not even close to 100%. That's what they said.
He'll never be 100%.
Yeah, not this year. So, but this is safe like that. I was like, damn, at least sugarcoat it a little bit. So
I know. I mean, you gotta understand. This is the same injury that Kevin Durant had in the playoffs, and then all of a sudden he stayed a couple games out, and then he tore his Achilles because of it. That's the injury that he has right now. I will be worried.
Lawrence and the crew. Yeah, well, that's because they're in London, man. That's their home field.
Yeah,
they
stayed there.
Home,
that's their second home.
They love that place. And you know what's crazy?
It was 11-7 a second ago. It was 11-7 a second ago.
I'm starting to. What's it now?
18-7. They scored a touchdown.
I'm starting to believe that the Buffalo Bills just can't beat the Jags because of Josh Allen. How many sacks does Josh Allen have right now? Has he gotten to him yet?
Actually,
he has at least 2. I would not be surprised right now. Josh Allen has nothing today.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't seen him at all.
Step it up, man. He has been doing nothing this year. It is amazing. He has been quiet all except for week 1. After week 1, he's done nothing.
I see right now. I mean, Bills' offense doesn't look anything like it did last week.
And for those who don't know, IDP Josh Allen, DN for the Jags.
Yeah, the Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at the Dolphins. They went on put 70 and they looked terrible against the Bills.
Yeah, but I think it's the Bills because of their traveling.
Oh, all the way to London,
yeah. And then once again, as you said, Jaguars stayed there all week, so they got used to the time change. They got used to the climate. They got used to everything. So, and they've been there so often. So I mean, that's a play. I would have bet the Jaguars to win.
I benched Davis today. I benched him. I'm like, I don't think this is hot. Look, I've had Davis for the past 3 years, and this happens. He'll pop off for a couple, and then once you think you're like, okay, you know what? I could trust this dude. Don't trust him.
Yeah. And this says last week.
And Gabe Davis just caught an 18-yard first down right now.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
As you said it was like in the air.
Yeah, like I said, ain't no one care about no damn Dollar General Josh Allen.
As he says that, Josh Allen runs for almost a first down. Yeah.
Nope.
He's talking about. I think he's talking.
Yeah, no, he's talking about great value one.
Man, Josh Allen. He's so good, but he had like 10 tackles and 3 sacks week 1, and then he's been quiet 2, and then last week he had all these sacks, but it was like there was no tackles, which I'm okay with. I guess you can't argue the sacks. Like, that's what you want. That's their version of their fucking touchdown. So, but then today he has done nothing. It's like, what the hell? So he's not being the Josh Allen. And when the hell? Hold on, who's on the other side? What's his face is still hurt, right? No, Devin Lloyd hasn't done anything.
Nope.
No, never mind. No, he has. Well, no, not really. He's 3 tackles, 11 tackles, 5 tackles, and nothing today. Hasn't done anything today. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I haven't watched that game, so
I've been watching this game this entire time.
I should have it up right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now.
So anytime I'm not saying anything, it's because I'm watching the game.
No, you're good. I'm gonna have it up right now. I should be watching it.
I mean, the Bills are finally waking up on offense, but it's only 6 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
Well,
how much are they at? They're done by 11 points. Yeah.
It's crazy because Josh Allen has 17 points right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad you started Josh Allen, not Justin Fields. I've been probably in trouble. All right, what we got? Full PPR. Right, we need to sit one of these guys.
I think we both clicked it.
Full PPR. I need to sit one of these. Damn
it. Mark does that to me a lot.
Full PPR. I need to sit one of these guys. Kyren, Achane, Hall, Lamb, Waddle, Pittman. I am not sitting Kyren Williams.
You only need to sit one of them?
Hall. No.
Well, yeah, there's 3 and 3, so obviously you have 2, 2, and then
the
flex. So.
Flex, yeah.
Oh.
No, not Hall.
I'm like, I don't know if I could sit Hall.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Y'all convinced me, so I'm starting him on my team.
Convince you on what? You do weird stuff. We'll tell you do one thing, you do the opposite.
Like Breece Hall, I've been arguing with Tank all week, telling like Breece Hall is a must play because they finally take him off the snap count. He's averaging 6.6 yards per carry. If he gets 15 carries, the dude's gonna go for 100 yards. He's going to get a touchdown. He might be the only offense, and he might balance out. If Zach Wilson does have a decent game throwing it to Garrett Wilson, we're talking about a really good game for him. So I don't think I could sit Breece Hall or Kyren Williams because he's the only running back for the Rams. Achane is still sharing it with Mostert. Like to me, it's Achane or Pittman.
I can't do Pittman because of the PPR.
And that's why maybe Achane might be the answer. But the problem with Achane is that he's had a touchdown in each of the last 3 games.
Yeah. And you said you don't want Kyren?
I think you can't sit Kyren. He's been killing it. He's ranked number 4 among all running backs.
But I'm
but he's playing the Eagles.
Scared of the front 7 right there, the Eagles.
Yeah.
But Kyren also catches the ball. He's
My
literally
dude,
the third person in the office, no matter what.
You have to be sitting at 4-0. This man has to be sitting at 4-0. Like how many times have you asked this question?
I think he probably been sitting Pittman, but now he sees what's going on now.
So like Peyton might stack the box. Yeah, maybe. But then nothing's really been working for them.
Oh man, that's not helmet to helmet.
I'm kind of thinking Hall still, man. I don't know.
I think Breece Hall this week is going to pop off.
He could because it is the
Broncos taking off the snap count, being the number 1 guy. Again, I cannot.
Josie Jewell just got back too. Josie Jewell. No, that wasn't Josie Jewell. Who was the Singleton? No. One of their linebackers played last week. Too. And they're starting to use freaking Sanders a little bit more too. I don't know. This is a hard one, bro.
Like I'm
Could it-
literally
Could it be Lamb against the 49ers?
CD.
No.
I think CD is a guy you have to play. You have him. You just have to play him. He's a number one receiver. At any point in time, he could get 2 or 3 touchdowns, especially when they've been on the snide. So, like,
I mean, he's only got 1 touchdown all year.
Yeah, but he has like what 40 catches. You know, like, and this is PPR.
Yeah, he's got week 1 4, then 11 4 and 4. So he's only got 4 receptions.
There we go. Gabe Davis with the touchdown.
No, he didn't.
Yes.
Did he really? Let's wait till the last freaking second there, my guy.
But it don't count.
Did he really? I'm behind.
Yeah.
Well,
9-yard touchdown right there. This dude.
It's all good. Let's just wait till the last.
Oh, here you go.
Last second. Yeah, I'm watching it right now.
That's what Braden says. Bills only play in the last 5 minutes of the halves.
There you go.
Well, that's no touchdown for me for Josh. That's all right.
Yeah, that's exactly it works. You guys got to answer because we really having a hard time.
I'm leaning towards Pittman. That's who I'm benching. I feel like there's a very high chance the Dolphins blow out the Giants, and then Achane gets in there, and then he does what he does.
Who caught that 2-point conversion?
I'm actually probably going Waddle.
I'm not.
Or possibly Waddle. Just
I'm going Waddle. He hasn't really done anything all year.
This is called a 2-point conversion.
What's crazy is Kyren is my guy right now for this.
He's the one you're going to bench out of all this list?
Oh, no, that's a touchdown.
I would probably bench Waddle. He's still behind Hill. He hasn't really done anything. He has no touchdowns. He's got 4 receptions.
The Giants. But
it's against the Giants. That's the time you pop off.
This is hard.
Yeah, this one's a hard one.
This is the hardest question we've had all year.
Because even if you're not as good, you have a good matchup.
Gabe Davis touchdown. Gabe Davis 2-point conversion.
Yeah. That's what I said. You hear me?
Anthony.
2-point conversion now too.
He says Davis scored and they took it back.
Yeah, he scored again. I'm in the same boat, bro. Anthony, look, we're in the same boat. All right? We're in the same boat. I also benched him too. So unless you have him in, but you're just frustrated that it waited till this long. I have him benched.
He has 5 receptions, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
But the only reason I benched him is because I have DJ Moore, Michael Pittman, and Brandon Ayuk.
And DJ Moore scored 41 points by himself.
You just can't bench Ayuk.
Dude, I'm gonna go with Lamb. I'm not Lamb. Waddle. I'm gonna say I'm gonna bench Waddle. It's Waddle or Pittman for me, and I'm just going.
That's basically where I'm at. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
It's one of those two.
I was going Pittman, but then Tank said,
good morning, Kenny. I completely forgot that. Good morning. There is football going on right now.
Wake up to football.
I had the TV on, just a random channel, and then all of a sudden football came on. I was like, "What happened?" Oh yeah.
Like, it's not a Toy Story week.
This is 4. I actually looked at that. I looked at first. I was like, "Damn it!" There's nothing on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
According to this, we got an update. Rams rookie.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. He's still going to be involved, man. You're not going to take him off. Look, I really hate this, man. I really don't like this question.
It's so good. This is such a good question.
Wait, what did Braden say? Did Braden chime in on it?
I'm going to say. Oh my gosh.
This is hard, man.
I don't like to say this, but I'm going to say Waddle. I don't want to say Waddle at all.
But you know what? But it could be Pittman. Pittman might be the answer. But Waddle has not scored.
Pittman is the number 1 there.
Yeah, Pittman's number 1. He's AR likes him.
Oh,
that's true. But Waddle can score touchdowns.
Waddle's good.
There you go.
There you go.
That's 4 Waddles.
Look, just by recency bias, I've been watching. I'm gonna go with Waddle until
he hasn't scored a touchdown this year.
If Waddle doesn't do anything this week, that's
interesting.
I'm hit the red button. I'm gonna be really
five weeks in a row when you don't
rest
really
of
do
the
anything, no
year for
touchdowns.
And it
Waddle
kind of
was-
weird. It weirded me out that they went and got Chase Claypool. I wonder if they're saying that too many receivers are do the same thing and they need someone else.
That's what the coach said already. He's like, "Cool, thanks for giving me another of the same exact player."
Well,
Like
no,
he said something along those lines.
No, I
Chase Claypool is bigger. He at least is 6'4".
He's bigger, but he said
238.
he's like, you want me to say it, don't you? We got him because he's fast. That's what he said in his press conference. He's fast.
Yeah.
We got all these fast people. That's what you want me to say.
Yeah,
It is Miami. It is a lot of running. He is fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're agreeing with Sid Waddle. That's where we are right now.
Davis
feel
went from
so-
6 points
it's
to
not a
18
happy
points.
agree. Yeah,
I don't like it.
Anthony's happy now because he went from 6 to 18.
Yeah.
damn nice.
You guys think Al Jair will do anything?
Dude, I'll keep what you have.
Yeah, keep Kamara and Brees for sure.
Oh yeah,
Trust me, I'm hoping something happens today because I need him to get worked in because I don't want my running back room to get thin either.
Al Jair is going to be a problem until they switch the quarterback.
Which they need to. I don't understand what the hell the
Heineke needs
Falcons
to
are
be
doing.
playing.
Why
Heineke needs to
trade?
be-
Why get another dude and not? Trust me, I'm a Falcons fan, and it frustrates me to see Ritter in there every day. I'm tired of him.
I'm just glad
He's not
Justin Fields
ready.
is not going there. That's all.
He's
I
not
feel like you
ready.
guys would be a superstar, super team.
Say what?
I think if Justin Fields would got traded to the Falcons, you guys would have been
Yeah, it'd be different. It'd be
You'd be
different.
unstoppable.
I'll be way different.
Well, better line, that's for sure. Yeah, I need that to happen too. But I would leave Kamara and Brees in. As a Fins say, I say Waddle. Yeah, that's the thing. That's exactly why we're making that decision too. Mixon or Bijan? I'm going Bijan here.
I'm also going to be John.
Falcons just run with the dude.
Oh,
And
yeah, you
there
gotta
is
go
no
Bijan.
other thing that I haven't seen why you shouldn't.
I think Bijan's a start no matter what who your other people
running
are.
backs to have this question. Who are your other running backs to have this question?
Yeah, right.
Like
This is your 1 and 2. You guys agree
was
with
the Ben
Bijan?
Simmons.
Everyone going Bijan?
Yeah,
You have to. No one
Uh,
goes. Yeah.
Brian
Yeah.
Claypool is the Ben
Simmons in the NFL. That is a great comparison.
Oh, that is a
That
great
is what it is.
comparison.
That makes
It really is.
so much
Jesus,
sense.
man. Prime time minutes. This is my team without buys. I am 2-2. What should I do for the rest of the year? Okay.
Okay.
Lamar Jackson as his
Mhm.
QBs. And he's got Amari Cooper, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans as his 3 receivers, it looks like. Eckler and Henry. And he also has Hall on the flex and Andrews.
You have a good team. You've been really hurt by Eckler being out,
Mhm.
Amari being out, and then your Jackson went out. Not Jackson. Mike Evans went out.
The fact that you've been surviving, you have 2 wins, good for you, man.
Yeah, those are good picks. Everyone thinks they're good picks, right?
See
Oh,
if
those
you
are
could
excellent.
trade one of those receivers, man.
No, you're probably going to need to anyway, because come the Bucks bye, you're going to need another
You're going to be,
receiver.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
He's going to be out 2 receivers. You might want to trade Mike
Uh-huh.
Evans or Godwin right here pretty soon.
That's the good answer.
When is their bye week?
Well, Amari Cooper's bye week is this week.
Yeah, but if you trade one of those Bucks receivers, I feel like that's the right answer because every week you're wondering.
This week.
This week is the fun. So you
Wow,
need something
you have no
like
receivers.
today.
Oh, shit, he
Yeah.
has no receivers today.
Yeah, you need something today, man.
Well, you're going to be 2-3, my guy.
Hey, you
what
got
it
that
looks
double
like.
stack. You got that double stack with Lamar.
You
and
can't-
Andrews.
Well,
You never know.
for the rest of the year, though, I think you'll be all fine. You don't even have to
Yeah.
worry about it. But
Yep,
I still think you should trade one of these receivers.
I agree because every week you're gonna be wondering who do I play.
Yeah.
Which receiver you're going to play.
Yeah,
Baker likes to spread the ball around, and I like watching him. Like, honestly, like, I don't know. There's something about him that he just kind of like. He's nothing you want in your lineup, but he's like there's some when you're watching him, he delivers the ball differently.
He's gonna hover around 500 the entire season. I'm telling you.
No, he is, and that's
season. We're gonna see him get 7 or 8 wins, and we're like, well, Baker could be, a decent answer until you get your star quarterback. He's just a good answer.
Yeah, one of our viewers.
Etienne, I see you.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing with Baker. His whole career is like, is he it or is he not? And then he's always rides that line right in the middle. Like, is he somebody you keep? Is somebody not? As a football team, but.
One of our viewers, Savor the Flavor. Hope he's doing all right, but he put Baker like on the tee, man. He said there'll be times where it's like that's the reason why he was the old number 1 overall pick, and that's why Baker's Baker. But then there'll be times where it's like, dude, that's what Baker's is. It's like. But and it's true though. Baker is like such a roller coaster. But you have both Evans and Godwin. I trying to ship one out and see what you get for him. But yeah,
I think Mike Evans has the higher ceiling. Godwin is probably a little bit more consistent. So it depends on what you need on your team.
Yeah. Kenny has 49ers or the Cowboys.
49ers.
Like.
For defense?
Is this for fantasy or are we just asking who's going to win?
Who's going to win, I think he's saying.
I'm going to say the Niners.
49ers.
Yeah. I'd go Bijan. The vibes ain't vibing in Cincy. No, there's a lot of stuff aren't clicking in Cincy.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't heard Derrick Henry. Just for the 1 week, he's getting old. We said this last year. That he's going to regress.
A couple of weeks, guys. He still has. But the truth is, the team looks at him and says, we got this other guy who looks really good too. We're going to go ahead and play Tajay Spears. We're just going to.
But I said he was going to regress dramatically this year. Did I not? Yeah,
he's still going to have 1,100 yards. Like I know everyone's saying he's regressed. He's still going to have 1,100.
Yeah, but you can tell the regression. It's
because he's no longer the best. He's no longer the best running back in the game.
That's all I gotta say.
Fucking over people like you used to,
and people like, okay, I now see it. Etienne. Jay's put the Bills game.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's pretty much over.
That
3 minutes left, 11-point game.
I just saw that right now as you said that. Dalvin Cook or McKinnon. Whoa, wow! You would never ever think about these two names in the same sentence.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's deep.
Oh my God! Did he just catch the ball again?
The game.
This dude, what the hell?
Did he go to Gabe Davis? No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
No.
Come on, give it to Diggs. Jeez.
I'm on.
It was Hardy.
It's Hardy. Yeah, it was Hardy. Okay.
Cook or McKinnon. I'm going to go with.
I mean, do you go Cook because he's 2?
Do you know what else?
3?
Going with Cook because it's Denver.
Gabe Davis just caught the ball on the 3-yard line in an amazing catch. The dude is killing it right now. He waited till 5 minutes left of the game to decide to
do something.
Well, thank you, Davis. It's a good thing I have Josh Allen, or else I'd be really upset right now.
He's just doing it. Like he's just doing it just because. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. He's put what 19
Yeah. He waits till the last freaking. Damn you, Gabe Davis.
He said, "Hold my beer last 5 minutes. I got this."
Yeah. Well, it is what it is. I'm going with Dalvin Cook, man.
I'm on Dalvin Cook too. You go with the higher upside.
Yeah, because he's 2. He's 2, whereas McKinnon is 3.
That's my point. You gotta go past Pacheco and CEH. The talent ain't. Yeah, it's
push. There we go.
What up, guys? Nico or Dobbs? I'm gonna ride the hot hand.
Wow, Nico.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Nico.
Yeah, Nico.
That's a.
Well,
this game is not over, guys. It's less than 2 minutes left. It's down to a 6-point game.
Hold on, man. I have to turn this game back on. I turned it off because it was slowing my shit down, but I might.
I pulled out my laptop to watch it on here too.
I'm just waiting until Kincaid catches
it's getting
one,
this close.
He hasn't caught one. It's so funny. I'm looking at your team like, how is the only person not getting anything is Kincaid?
What's crazy is Kincaid is in the middle of the pack of the freaking tight end room. The whole fantasy, he's not the worst one. He's not the best. He's like somewhere in the middle every week.
It's because he was open on this play.
Because and what's the thing is Kincaid is utilized, and that's what I love about it. I'm telling you, Knox just needs to go away, and Kincaid's gonna be the man.
And Knox has had a lot of points.
Now I'm gonna go Collins.
There you go. Josh Allen is third on.
He's playing the Falcons defense. So.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah,
don't sleep on the Falcons D though, man.
5-point game with 2 minutes left. Yeah,
that stat was like second place or third place. Josh Allen just broke it with 42, right, or 41 rush or touchdowns. And then what was
for Stroud, Mark?
Where was that stat at?
The only shining light for Goff is that he is playing at home, where he does way better.
But he also has two of his top receivers out.
He does. But he has one coming back.
Jameson, yeah.
I'm gonna put my Stroud with my Collins.
Yep.
Well, I think I'm still gonna lean Stroud.
Stroud and Collins.
Until Stroud shows me that he's gonna throw an interception.
Is this the same league? I know you're like in 20 of them. Is this the same league? If this is my Stroud with my Collins, I'm doing it.
Oh, they almost got the onside kick. Oh my god!
Don't forget to
like the stream.
I appreciate it, Kenny.
Yes, thank you, Tim. Yeah. Yes.
So Josh Allen is number 3 with the most rushed TDs by a QB at 41. Number 2 is Steve Young with 43. Cam Newton is number 1 with 75.
God, I hate
what the fuck? He has almost double what second place of Steve Young has. 43 to 75. That's an insane number.
Well,
Cam Newton didn't even fully finish his career because he got beat up so much. I think if he played a couple more years.
Well, and telling women they belong in the kitchen.
Well, that too. That too. As a player, as a person, it's different.
Yeah, I'm looking at this. I'm trying to pay attention more to you guys in the actual game. I'm just kind of looking over. So yeah.
Well, Josh Allen has 34.7.
Is Godwin?
Yes.
For Nico Collins a good trade?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
For Nico, yeah.
Absolutely.
You might be winning the trade. Godwin for Nico Collins.
Yeah, I would go that. The Houston Texans have a not too bad schedule.
Mm-hmm. And CJ Stroud looks to be a superstar in the making.
Game might not be over. Yeah, I'm watching this.
Yeah, if you take out Collins for Godwin in your lineup, that's a solid lineup. Then you got Mike Evans, who's a Cooper.
Yeah, he's in the same league. I would do that, man. I think that's kind of be the tilt there if you have Stroud with your Collins and then hope that they connect. Because if it's that close, because those aren't too bad of questions. Like
you don't even have to
tough,
hope.
But if you have your
most weeks, CJ Stroud does look fine. Collins, it's literally Collins or Daniel
number one dude right
every week.
Stroud or Jackson. Now that's crazy. That is a thing.
No, it's not. It's the same question we got on Wednesday.
Really?
It's the same question we got with Stroud or Jackson. I think, or Tuesday. When you start looking at the numbers, can you trust a rookie? Is the question. Can you trust a rookie?
He's been hitting over 25 points every week,
and he's accurate, and he has a lot of receivers, and his offensive line is getting better.
I'm going Stroud.
I'm
going Stroud, and I would think I would never see this because Jackson has been all over the place.
I mean,
but when you're watching the game, but fantasy though, if you're looking at fantasy, Jackson has been amazing. You know that one year where we're like doubting Hurts. You know what? Hold on. Nope.
I'm going Jackson.
I'm going Jackson.
Look, I'm just not watching Jackson. I'm just not watching him.
Because he does the same thing that Josh Allen is doing right now. The game's at the end of the game, and all of a sudden he scores 17 points in the last 6 minutes. That's what happens.
The fact is, there was 1 year, what was it, Hurts, where he was doing so good fantasy, but you didn't want to watch. That's what Jackson's doing. That's
yeah.
I'm looking at it and I'm watching him like, how is he doing so good on fantasy? But this looks disgusting.
Because he runs for 75 yards and a touchdown. He throws for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that all of a sudden you're like,
yeah.
But
Jackson's
last week's a perfect example. Threw 2 touchdowns, got 2 rushing touchdowns, but then he fumbled the ball, lost one of the fumbles. It's like it's hard to watch because you see that and you're like, oh, it hurts, but still put up 33 points.
D-Hop or Reynolds for the flex.
D-Hop, half point PPR.
Yeah, Burks is gone.
Yeah, no Treylon Burks today.
Yeah, but Reynolds.
I knew Treylon Burks was going to play this week, though. That was kind of like
he might be.
So Josh Reynolds is the de facto number 1 receiver for Detroit.
Yeah, but so is Hop.
Yeah, and I mean, I already say D-Hop, but I understand why the question is there. Because Reynolds is going to be basically the number 1 receiver there, and he has been scoring. I still go D-Hop.
Yeah, my stack was supposed to be Goff and Amon-Ra, but that would change it up, dude. Yeah, I see it. I see it. Why? Olave looks off.
It's off in
warm-ups. I might bench him this week if you got him.
I've seen people look off in warm-ups and then next score at 70 points. So I don't know.
New England. And they like to eliminate
your best.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brett.
What up, fellas? How are you doing, Anthony?
Hey, Rasta, we told you about the contract. We were just 2 days early. We knew it was coming, and we were trying to tell you ahead of time to make sure you were ready.
Shut up.
To be ready for your show. We're trying to help you out. We got the thing going. 3 years, 42 million.
Covering up your shit. Happy game day. Can't wait for Sunday Night Football. Also start 2 Kupp, Puka, Nico Collins. Non-PPR.
Non-PPR.
Nico Collins.
I'm gonna still go Collins and Kupp, I think.
And Kupp. Look, they're playing him. You're gonna play him.
Yeah.
Just sucks if he doesn't do it. I don't know, man.
Exactly.
So I'm assuming he picked up the handcuff because of Kupp. But if Kupp goes off, do you drop Puka or at least trade him?
No.
Try to trade him?
You trade him.
Yeah, trade him.
You trade him. Because he's still going to be involved, man.
Yeah,
we said the one
but
thing
otherwise,
this
is going to be the
things.
issue. Yeah,
they're going to do 2 different things. They're going to look from different levels. One's going to be a mid-level, and the other one's going to be a deep level. And you're just going to.
Yeah, I would go Collins and Kupp.
Yeah,
knowing Nacua is going to do something.
Yeah,
there's a possibility he might outscore both.
Yeah.
Saying, man.
So Bills are gonna get the ball back. There's maybe like 30 seconds left when they get the ball back.
Hey, the last drive was only 45 seconds. Exactly. We have some really good inside sources.
Yeah, we do.
We just looked into the future. That's all.
Gambling the dice over here.
Martin got that crystal ball.
I'll say it. There's gambling the dice. Is even Ingram? Dude, I don't know, man.
So Ingram he just dropped a touchdown.
He
was wide open, and they tipped it out of his hand. He's not getting a lot of balls, and I think Ingram needs balls to get into the flow of the game. And I think right now it's the problem. They have 3 good receivers.
So did Ridley come out or did he go back in? Because he did amazing today.
So
I haven't really been watched. Did he go back in?
Yeah. So the only person that went out was
because I got a notification that he was hurt.
Zay Jones.
Zay Jones went out.
Zay Jones
is out. Yeah.
I'm back. I was working. Hey, do your thing, dude. Do your thing.
Good.
You don't have
I kind of don't want to end the stream until the game's over because there's going to be one last drive.
Well, we missed 2 questions here.
Oh, he dropped the ball.
Defensive question.
I'm gonna go with Kazir White. I think last week was just a bad week for him. I'm gonna go with Kazir White again.
Yeah, I also like White. I think White will have a good game against the Bengals.
I think it was just a bad week in general.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Man.
All right, 22 seconds left around what, the 6-yard line?
Yep, because the guy who's going to do a fair catch dropped the ball.
Dropped it.
There's
Luckily,
also
it went
this
out of
one.
bounds. Pickens or Drake? Full PPR.
Pickens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. With full PPR, yeah.
Pickens.
That's a fumble.
Oh, that's
like
a fumble.
Pickens,
Game over.
man.
I can't believe he did that.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
Stephon Diggs caught the ball and tried to lateral it and is on the ground and ends up being a fumble because he tried to throw it backwards.
I'm barely on the punt return.
Oh.
Cool. Now I got a fumble on Diggs. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that was stupid.
It looks like Diggs was that. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking.
Probably should look where. Yeah.
And it's not even like you're in the middle of the field.
I haven't seen it yet.
What's gonna happen?
I'm about to watch it right now. Was it the first play of the drive after the punt return?
Yep.
I'm about to watch it right now. Yeah, I'm behind. Everybody watch me and my reaction.
Oh, we're going to, sir.
So he catches it, and then what the hell?
exactly.
No one understands what he's doing. Like, okay, what the
no
hell
sense.
were you thinking?
Yeah, even Josh Allen's like, "What are you doing, bro?" Stupid.
Literally, they could have ran up and spiked the ball and then had three more plays. I have no idea what the hell he was thinking.
It's fine. Whatever.
Could have,
It's fine.
but can't now.
There's nothing you can do about it. Now Josh Allen can go throw the tantrum because that's what Diggs does, right?
That's all he does.
Tantrum. Now it's Josh Allen can throw a tantrum. You know what? I'm glad that happened to him because that man has been a baby all year. Just cries on the sideline. You are the best. You could be one of the best receivers in the league, and you show too much emotion on your shoulder, dude.
It's not even just that. It's the fact that you don't trust your team.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mad.
You can't trust this team because of what he's doing. You know, like he does those things. Yeah, Diggs.
Like
he. That's not good for the locker room, bro. Oh
yeah,
man,
when you throwing your team underneath the bus all the damn time, you don't make mistakes.
I hope he's gone next year.
You just did a huge one that cost him the game.
No, I hope he's gone next year.
But he acts like he doesn't. Like,
yeah,
it's not gonna be his fault. Who did he try throwing it to? Because it's his fault for not catching the lateral.
To trade him. As good as he is, he's such a toxic player.
I do. I agree.
Yeah.
This is why Minnesota probably didn't want him there anymore. Like, just easily, just like, all right, dude, whatever. Yeah, they didn't really sign him.
On that note,
yeah, it is almost
4
game
minutes
time.
left to game
gotta
time.
watch some football. So
yeah. So besides that game, make sure everyone gets their lineup set up. Put your players in if you're in the build the blocks. I don't want to hear Martin yelling at people again.
Bills killers, man. They just can't beat them.
No,
every time they just can't beat them.
Like you said, Kenny said, who said it? Anthony Price. Jacksonville's the kings of London. There you go.
Yeah, they are. They don't lose it.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Did Atlanta beat them last year? I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But they certainly can beat the Bills though, no matter what. I hope you get kicked off the Bills onto your team.
He's an Eagle fan.
Look, if they can afford it, the thing is he's such a toxic player, man. Like you don't want that in your room. Like you just don't.
Can't afford to have that all the time.
It's too much. And all we heard was the Bills being toxic or him with this, that. And I think Josh Allen he's such a humble dude and he'll take the blame for almost literally everything. I have a feeling that Josh Allen has been covering up for a lot of the things that probably we haven't heard. It wouldn't surprise me if there's things that Josh Allen said, oh, he's just going under a lot of pressure because of whatnots. But in reality, it might be because
he has Antonio Brown type qualities. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he's the same player. I'm just saying he has those type qualities.
Panthers need a lot. Jalen Hurts.
You sound like one of those like bad relationships.
Wow, you're asking.
He's a fixer-upper.
You're asking a veteran to listen to a kid who's been playing for 3 years. No, absolutely not.
But that kid has a big old shiny ring on his finger.
I don't care. I don't care. There's no way that Jalen Hurts is going to be able to fix someone like that. No way.
No, the defense will run him.
If Josh Allen can't fix him, then
what kind of shiny ring does he have on his finger?
Oh shit! That's
NFC
right.
championship.
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about, Tank? Get out of here.
It will literally take the Jason Kelce to kill him, to hem him up. Yeah. That's what it'll take. But all he'll do is just keep on talking, just like Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
Josh Allen's been here, was never been. Yeah. The thing is, I just can't see anybody fixing Diggs. There's no way.
It needs to be a coach, and
it would have to be the Chiefs. It would have to be the Chiefs, if not the Steelers, and that's only because of the coach.
Yeah,
the two coaches there can probably be the only ones that fix them.
And I don't see the Steelers doing it. The Steelers would be like, no.
Yeah,
Mike Tomlin's like, no, not happening.
Well, that's the thing. If Mike Tomlin can't do it, then maybe Reed. But if Reed can't do, like, so far we haven't heard any nonsense out of Tony. Which
that's
said,
true.
If he goes to KC, that's probably the best spot for him.
There's no nonsense, but he did have a brain fart.
Yeah, he's still being Tony, but it is. Waddle versus the Giants. Worried about the game script, or Dobbs versus Las Vegas on Monday night, half PPR. So we had a question earlier, and he had a gang load of good players, and none of us liked Waddle. So are we past the time? We should.
Yeah,
way past. I was like,
you guys got your lineup set, right?
That's why I wasn't talking.
I reminded people. I told people right now, especially if you're in the build the blocks.
Oh, I gave up on build, but I have one player going this week.
I was thinking of like older Eagles. I'm like, yeah, they won, right?
It's okay. I had one player,
but
my one player was good enough. Thank you, DJ Moore. Thank you.
I'm gonna go with Waddle. I'm gonna go with Waddle.
It's actually a closer question. You know me, I don't like saying anything but positive about Green Bay.
I'm leaning towards Dobbs, so
I feel like I'm leaning Dobbs.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say what team he's with.
It's safer. Waddle might be like, I'm giving up on Waddle if it's not the game. If it's not this game.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not this game, I'm giving up on him. Like,
I understand.
I'm going to trade him out. Like, I don't know what to do with him if he's not doing anything else. But yeah, thinks that I was lost too.
So look it up. Did he make it? No.
Not Steelers ever known for a while now. Yeah, but Tomlin usually won't either. Tomlin will fix it, or he'll tell him to walk. Brown, Claypool, and Holmes. Yeah, that's a very valid point. But they were all gone. So I'm leaning Dobbs. ETN 37, I'm not so worried. Oh, then there you go. Dang, lineup's locked.
Way too long.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I'm like, is it already locked up? Oh, well. You'll be all right. Anyways, guys, I hope everyone did their lineup. I know I did mine before. So,
yeah. Let's get out of here, man. Everyone stop watching us. Football started.
No, yeah.
Ain't no one checking us out anymore.
All right, guys. We have 4 lingering around, so
yeah.
But anyways, good luck, guys. We'll see you guys Monday. Guys can close out. I'll close it out if you guys want.
Go ahead, man. Go for it.
Thanks, Anthony. I'll see you guys later. Unless we're playing me somewhere. No, probably.
I think I play Ross and Build the Blocks.
Build the Blocks. I have one player going due to everything, injuries, buys, and everything. Like I have like 3 injured. Like, I'm done with that league.
I got one buy, but once again, DJ Moore. I see you.
Yeah, I'm watching Red Zone right now. All right, guys. Check you guys later. See us on Tuesday. Brian.
To a very happy Panda and Grizzly show. All right.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then I'll see if I'm not too busy, I'll try and do the IDP show early in the morning.
You guys missed it. I did do mine.
He did chug. He chugged. Did it.
So
we're gonna send
anyways, guys, we'll see you guys Tuesday. And talk about the rest of the season. And then Wednesday we'll do our shenanigans as we always normally do. So Good luck on your rest of your lineups. Hopefully, you guys hit the lineups already before ending the show. But I'll see you guys later, and good luck. Later.